What's up, Laker fans? Last night the Lakers fought hard but fell to the Rockets 148 to 142. Let's take a look at how it all went down. Julius Randle was a force in this game, scoring an efficient 29 points and grabbing 15 rebounds. Houston switches this screen as they often do, so Randle seals Ariza and gets the bucket. He's been one of the better pick-and-roll bigs in the league this season, and he showed that off in this game. He also had several excellent drives in this game, often driving right and initiating contact with his left shoulder. This creates separation and allows him to go up. And he had this nice drive and kick to help put the Lakers up 3 late in regulation. But he had the same pass available on the very next play, which could have put the game away, and he didn't make it. He did a nice job in the post against switches. We saw the one earlier off of the pick and roll with Ariza, and here's another one late in the game. Again, with Houston switching, that created offensive rebounding opportunities. Here, Eric Gordon has no chance to keep him off of the boards, and even though Randle doesn't get the rebound on these, he creates an extra possession. But his Achilles heel was some dumb fouls, and he fouled out of the game in the first overtime. Here he tries to hand off and turn at the same time, and this is an easy call. I don't know if I'm going to get another chance to do another segment on Tyler Ennis this year, so here we go. He was tremendous in the pick and roll, beating switching or hedging bigs time and time again. But he also blew by CP3 a couple of times, who I don't think is anywhere close to healthy. have a Josh Hart video coming out this week, so I don't want to give up too much, but I will say this. He scored a career-high 26 points in this game while having one play run for him. This was it. He's going to set a ram screen for Corey Brewer, and then he's going to receive a screen from Julius and pop out to the corner. They run this for KCP a lot, and I'd love to see them do this more with Hart. But everything else was him making things happen. He had a particularly good game in transition. He also did well to spot up and attack closeouts. He topped it off with his usual great work on the boards. His one blemish was fouling Harden on 3 different three-point attempts. You can't reach in like this. Gonna take a look at the last 5 minutes of regulation and the overtimes here because that tells the story of the whole game. Luke had Randle switching on to Harden prior to fouling out, and Randle had a hard time sticking with him. But Harden got hurt, and Randle got switched on to CP3 on a crucial possession to end regulation. CP3 drives, and Hart goes over to help out. Then Kuzma drops down to help the helper. At any other point in the game, this is the right play, but when you're up 3 with 20 seconds left, you give up the concession layup. Watch this play again and watch Bogut's reaction on the bench. He's upset before Green even gets the shot up. This is the definition of a rookie mistake here. After Randle fouled out, they went to Nance for 2 possessions, but Nance is bad on switches, so he subbed him out quickly. After calling a timeout to get Nance out of the game, I thought Luke made one of his more clever moves of the year here. He put Josh Hart on Tarek Black. With Black not having much of a post game and Hart being a good post defender, you can't just go to that matchup. And if you switch the ball screen, you end up with Hart on CP3, which you could live with as well. They did that a second time, but CP3 blew by Hart on this one. But of all of the switching scenarios, I thought this matchup was the best one for the Lakers. Kuzma ended up switched on to CP3 twice and ended up giving up this bucket at the end of the first overtime. He pushed off, but the refs aren't going to call that. The Lakers trapped the pick and roll twice, and Houston didn't score on either possession. I was surprised that they didn't go back to that in overtime. there were 3 plays where CP3 just went at his guy in ISO, including getting Tyler Ennis twice. Alright, that'll do it for this one. As you may have heard, I'm doing this full time now. My goal is to create consistent and thoughtful content that helps you enjoy the Lakers on a deeper level. I'm very much dependent upon Laker fans to continue this work, so if you believe in what I do, please click either the Venmo or Patreon link below. Thanks a lot, guys. I'll catch you next time.